Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. So last night I was working on the Fieseler Storch and was trying to resolve one or two issues, and I grabbed the camera and did a video. So I thought I'd do a bit of an intro. The next part of the video will be last night's footage, and then I will do an update as I've managed to work on it today. Hi guys, thanks for joining me. So I thought I would give a bit of an update on the Fieseler Storch, and as you can see I've come across some problems with the canopy. I painted the interior, but the canopy is too short this side, and also it needs lifting to be in line with the top of the fuselage, so there's a gap here as well. If I flip it over, you can see we've got another gap here, although the fuselage fits nicely down here to the top of the canopy fits nicely here to the top of the fuselage here. So that's just the first lot of problems with this kit. What I'm going to have to do is put some styrene in there and try and lift this up a bit, because if I don't, when I put the middle section of the canopy, this top section, on, it's gonna be sloped downwards this way. And can you see this issue as well? We've got a seam in the middle of the front windscreen. Now I don't think the Storch had that kind of thing on it. Unfortunately, I haven't got the box anymore, so I can't really tell whether it did have a frame going down the middle. I'll have to have a look at that. Of course, the concern is that the canopy that fits across the top here isn't going to fit properly, and the wings, basically there's a tab on that, fit onto that. Let me just grab the top of the canopy. So that's supposed to fit on there like that, but even that is kind of like, well, how does it fit on there? Does it fit inside the two sides? Does it fit on top of the two sides? The build's giving me a bit of a headache at the moment. So yeah, whether I get this done for finish up February, I don't know. We shall see. Okay guys, so as you can see, I clocked off work early tonight and managed to get to the bench. I managed to get the fillet in there to basically fill that gap. I managed to get the wedge of plastic on the underneath of the canopy to lift it, or make sure it stayed lifted. I also had to put a fillet across the top, which has got to be painted yet. I've put some Tamiya tape in there with painted brown for seat belts. The gap that you saw at the front, so this gap that you saw here, what I've done, I didn't want to fill it with filler because it would be white and you would see it on the inside the canopy. So what I've done is I've filled that with PVA glue. In the past I would have used crystal clear, but I haven't got any. I also tried to fill this gap in the top here with PVA glue. I filled in around here with PVA glue. The seam, what I've done is I sanded it down as much as I could with finer and finer sanding pads, and then basically gave it a coat of clear floor polish so it looks a bit better. The evergreen stuff I used was this stuff which is a bit rectangular rather than square, so it fitted in quite nicely into those two rear positions. I just had to cut it to length and then slot it in and then use Tamiya thing to glue it into place. The top of the canopy now sits much better. I still have that quandary as to whether it's supposed to sit inside the two sides or on top, but it looks like it's more naturally wanting to sit on top of the two sides now. So what I'll do is I'll place it on there and then get some Tamiya extra thin around the edges to seal it into place. So that's it basically, guys, for this. I'm a bit more confident that I will actually get this build finished rather than put in the box and in the loft. Obviously the concern is that the wings, with all the work I've done, the wings won't be in the right position, and then the struts for the wings will be too short and all that jazz, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I was thinking of changing the struts anyway from the plastic and trying to get some metal rod and do them to the same size as the kit ones, but I'll check the kit ones first, and if they fit then fine, I'll do the metal rods to that. If not, then obviously I'll make the metal rods a bit longer so that it'll work. So there's still a possibility this will be finished for finish up February, but we shall see. Anyway, guys, thanks ever so much for watching. I'm enjoying your videos and your builds. Look after yourselves, and I'll catch up with you soon.